when I was going to grab you as a little kid. That's why I told him. You didn't grow up. I'm like, yes.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call this meeting to order. There's no changes to the agenda.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we approve the agenda as presented.
A motion, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, Shanda, you're up first.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
Shannon Crystal, Purchasing and Economic Analyst. I do have 3 items before the board today. So we have a conflict, a public defense discussion, and then potentially discussing letters of interest or employment applications received on those that we posted, and then a procurement update. I didn't know where we wanted to start today.
Just jump right in.
Okay.
Come up too.
Right, I was going to say, someone invite Randy. Randy, did you know if the judge was going to be able to join us?
Judge Naps?
Yes.
I am not positive. I don't think he's in court. Do you want me to make a phone call real quick and see if he's available? I can do that.
I just hadn't heard back from him.
Okay.
I do believe, though, that Mr. Martinez is in court this morning and will be unable to join us. And I'm uncertain if Mr. Herzog will be joining us today, or no?
He didn't bring anything up to me.
Okay, okay. So we'll do a review, and then potentially we'll need to go into executive session to discuss the letters of interest and the applications that we'd received. So last week's meeting, Ryan and I were directed to do 3 different things. Ryan posted a job application for a conflict public counsel, and then we posted a contract for the conflict public defender as well at the $85 an hour. And then we also did that, not emergency, but kind of that flow over pool of attorneys that we wouldn't use on a regular basis, but when we had multiple defendants that we needed to conflict out and have access to more attorneys, that we would like to get them under contract and then rotate through them, where now we are just calling, asking for favors.
He's on the way down the hall.
Oh, wonderful. So as those 3, all 3 of those were posted last Friday, and the Good morning. I was just updating the board of what happened from the last meeting. So as we posted the job application on our website and all the various places that HR gets that out to, we were also able, Amy helped me post the contract, public defender, on the Idaho State Bar's website as well as our own. And then the pool contract, Brandy helped me put together a list of attorneys that we were currently asking to fill that role. And so we sent it out directly to those individuals, asking again if they would be willing to contract us with that work, as well as post it on our website too, to be free to any attorney that was available to apply for those. Then we did have a couple, well, I only have...
Steve, come on up.
Oh, he's got a...
He's right there.
We got enough lawyers in here today. It's
I can get more.
No, please not. Please not.
So we did, as Ryan and I went through that, we had a question on, and I thought he was going to be here today, but we did have a question on the grade for that employee position that we had there. The way that he stated it to me, that he did some research and looked at, because of some of the additional responsibilities and things that an independent attorney would take on, that he would recommend doing it a grade higher than a senior attorney.
We don't have all the attorneys are seniors, aren't they?
So
Except
you have
the chief deputies.
Except chief deputies and assistant chief.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have the entry level first, and then a
Uh-huh.
senior, and then an assistant chief deputy and a chief deputy. So they have 4 different grades. It would line up with the assistant chief deputy attorney, which, if I looked correctly, it was a grade 18. But I was under the impression that Ryan would be here to tell you the research that he did.
Well, that's fine.
We do have interest. We have 2. We have a new one this morning that put in for the employment application side of things. So I did want to clarify that and have a discussion so we could get back with those individuals and tell them what the next step is. Bring them for an interview, right? Have a wage that we could discuss.
How many attorneys were we able to get out to the pool? Was there, besides what you normally use, was there more that we were able to get? Any responses back?
So we have no responses back as far as the pool goes. We sent it out to 12 different attorneys and posted it on our website with no response as of this morning.
Okay. All right.
And there's been no response on the contract side either.
Going to enter into executive session.
I think so.
Mr. Chairman, I move that we enter into executive session under Idaho Code 74206, 1A and B, to discuss matters of personnel.
Commissioner Peggy?
Oh, and F. Excuse me, and F.